Welcome to Feminism on Trial. Women's History Month has people talking about that pesky wage gap. You mean the wage gap that doesn't exist? There is no gender wage gap. When I was younger, I heard it, so I believed it. And, I just like everybody else in my generation growing up thinking women are oppressed and men are the oppressors and we need to fight and whatever, and it's all BS. I used to think when I was younger that the gender pay gap meant that if, let's say, there were two doctors, one female, one male, and they both, had the same credentials and started working at the hospital at the same time, they were the same specialty, everything was the same across the board, that the man would get paid more than the woman simply because he's a man. That is what people think. That is what women think. And I guess there's some men out there that think this. That's what they think the gender pay gap is. And it's just not true. The gender pay gap is that people who spend more time at the office and have strong ambitions to go for higher levels of management or entrepreneurship, those people make more. Guess who those people are? Those people are men. Women choose to put the family first. This is not an insult, but I have seen it so many times on, interviews on the news where women are like, "Oh, you're saying women aren't as ambitious as men?" It's a compliment to say that you're putting your family first. It's a compliment to say that you're going to leave work if your kid is sick. It's a compliment to say that you want to make sure you catch the recital or the game of your child. Why are you taking that as an insult? But that is what the pay gap is that men are putting their work ahead of their family. Now, that's also the way that feminism has trained us to speak. They're putting their work ahead of their family, but their work is what pays for their family to eat, to have shelter, so their work is for their family. They just show that they're putting their family first in a different way. Not everybody can be at the recital. Not everybody can, be there. They just can't. Because somebody has to make sure that they keep their job and they work the extra hours, and that responsibility 9 times out of 10 falls on the man, which means that overall, if you compare wages, if you compare, wealth, it's going to be more men because they are going to work more hours. They're going to go into fields that pay more. Dr. Peterson always says men are more interested in things, women are more interested in people. Also, men tend to choose their careers not based on what they want to be. They choose it based on practicality. What am I good at? What are my skills? How can I provide for myself and my family? Not, this is what I'm going to enjoy the most. Whereas women will choose their job based on, I'm going to be a this. It's not as much about, what is marketable? What are marketable skills? It's more like a woman to go to college and get some liberal arts degree that, you're going to get a degree in philosophy. What are you going to do with that aside from teach philosophy? But anyway, there's no wage gap. It's complete bullshit. There is no wage gap. Stop with it already, women. Stop. It's atrocious to say it. And it's atrocious to think that, that a woman would put her family over her career is an insult. That's not an insult to a woman. Stop being insulted by that. Don't let them tell you that that's a bad thing. Oh, you're too loving and nurturing. You care about your child more than those few hours at work. Yeah. And stop thinking that when a man is at work, he's not caring for his family. That is how a man cares for his family. Men and women are different. Newsflash. Okay. Have a great day. don't forget to subscribe.